Well, Emmanuel, I Selassie, I Jah, Rastafari. New every morning is Rastafari's love through awakening and uprising proof. Through sleep and darkness, Rastafari have safely brought. He restored our life, health, power, and thought. With new mercies each returning day that over all around us while we pray. Old perils past, new sins forgiven, new thoughts of God, and new hope of Zion. Praise you, God in three persons, our blessed Trinity of Prophet, Priest, and King, and our beloved Mother of Creation, for life ever blessed. Well, Emmanuel, I Selassie, I Jah, Rastafari, my Lord and Majesty, blessed, love, honorable Spirit. Thanks.
Okay. So Kevin, tell me, bro. So normally when walking around with you in the streets, I see like everyone would be greeting you and being like, "Yo, so Rasta, don't you have something for me, man?" How do you feel about that?
Yeah, man, for the greeting, my Lord, we do give thanks, Majesty, Because the Almost High, my Lord, said that He will cause His face to shine upon us, my Lord, so I can be saved and redeemed, my Lord. And His face, my Lord, I must show unto all nations, my Lord,
Oh.
So when the nations see I, they see the glory of I, God and King who have created I within His image, my Lord, Jah. When the nation and people see a Rasta man, especially, my Lord, they may have this question with them, say they have done something to smoke their Rasta thing, you understand? And that thing, my Lord, for under for I man is not a blessed thing, Majesty. Because Rasta man cannot be compared with the ganja tree itself, my Lord, Jah. They went to say when you see a Rasta man in the street, my Lord, you just see marijuana, you understand, my Lord. I do not know from what perspective are you looking at it, my Lord, but it is not right, you understand, for I man personally, my Lord. Because I could have done something else. There could have been a fireman, also been a Rasta man. And you could have still there when I'm in my uniform, still asked me, Rasta you still, but you saw me in my uniform just because I'm a Rasta, you associate me with ganja. You understand, my Lord. Well, I was never go outside in public and go tell my fellow brother, yeah, my Lord, I'm a Rasta man, I smoke ganja, you can come ask me anytime, my Lord. Man said treat other people as they want you to treat them, you see, my Lord, So I would love to, my Lord, for the world of people, But when them see Rastafari people, my Lord, Majesty. Yes, the man said, draw us just a little nearer, my Lord, and ask the question properly, so that they can come out of full clearance, my Lord, of full clarity, my Lord, you understand? Because that thing, my Lord, of burning marijuana is not just, you see, therefore we don't even in public speak about it as often. You see, or go and smoke it in public, my Lord, because it's for Rastafari privacy. You see, my Lord. So when the world do such things, my Lord, it's not good in I sight, my Lord,
Oh.
True, my Lord.
And yeah, speaking of careers, you're talking about being a fireman now and stuff like that. So I see lately a lot of Rasta people are actually going into industries that we would have never thought of, like in other eras or ages and stuff like that. So I see, like for instance, you are currently in the tech space or IT space.
Yes.
We are having more Rastas going into politics, law, and stuff like that. But contrary to popular belief, like the things that are currently happening are not things that we would have thought of, because Rastas are known to be people that lives in the mountain and stuff like that and don't necessarily engage with things like technology. So yeah, how is that coming about?
Yes, my Lord, say my Lord. And I serve the King of Creation, my Lord, the first ancient King of Creation. This kingdom of Rastafari is ancient, my Lord, Majesty. But we know we are dealing with in modern time in this time. So the kingdom and the laws and commandments remain the same, my Lord, but we deal up to the time in this time. We cannot be left behind, my Lord, because nations and people is developing day by day, my Lord. And who outside there in the world are going to represent Rastafari? No one but Rastafari himself, you see, my Lord. So therefore, my Lord, take the responsibility upon Ainai's shoulders, as the prophet declared that Ainai must read and study. You see, my Lord, I fulfill that, my Lord, the works of the prophet, because I, God and King Haile Selassie has been crowned the best scroller that ever could have existed upon the face of the earth, my Lord. Yeah, man was an educated man, doctor in all fields, you see, my Lord, in all manner of education. The man was being educated within, the queen as well by the eyesight. So how come now the father has been educated but his children is ignorant, my Lord, Jah? So we can't do like that, my Lord. The same trot as our father, the trot, we must trot also. so that, my Lord, when the world gather, my Lord, with all their resources and things they have developed, we also can stand in the line, my Lord, to not be left behind, Majesty.
Mm.
I see, my Lord, true, Jah.
Okay, and then speaking about working in different careers and stuff like that, you once told me that a Rasta person cannot touch a corpse,
Mm.
right? But now moving on to the new times or the new era
Yeah.
that we now live in medical sciences, we have now jobs like forensics and stuff like that, where it's basically it's your job
Yes, man.
to now touch the corpse or deal with the corpse.
Mm.
So would a Rasta person engage in that because we are trying to keep up with the times, or yeah, how would you guys go about that one?
Yes, my Lord. As I say, my Lord, time changed, but Christ remained the same. You see, so His law never changed towards I and I. You see, when it comes to the death now, my Lord, you understand, Majesty. It never changed, my Lord, Bobo. Because the death remained the death. We can't change something about that, you see. But the manner in the field in where we are studying, my Lord, in that area, my Lord, that we can change. As I said, clarified today earlier, through education, my Lord, and I can make a decision in my life. Will I go work where they store the dead corpse and work with the dead corpse? Or through my education, will I go work on the PC by putting in the initials and details of this corpse? You understand, my Lord? Through my education, my Lord, there would be a place seated for me, my Lord. You understand, Jah? So when it comes to the death, my Lord, the law remain, my Lord. Nothing been changed, my Lord, We stand for the truth and for the right, my Lord. That only the living can praise God, my Lord, and the death is unclean. And whosoever go near by the death or touch the dead corpse is unclean same way. You see, my Lord. And a man who is clean, unclean, my Lord, cannot serve Him most in that time unless you're going to a purging, into cleansing and fasting and praying, my Lord, so that death can be removed from your eye. You see, God. And so if we're gonna do such thing, my Lord, during the time of education, we not have enough time for fasting and so, you see, so we do rather prevent that. How? Through our education, my Lord, Yes, my Lord.
Okay, interesting. So speaking about your beliefs, commands
Yes, man.
that you have, you once told me that Rasta people cannot eat grapes, right? And now the other day you were telling me about something called bobo root,
Yes, man.
right? And bobo root, you said, is a wine by and for Rasta people. So immediately when you say the word wine, I think grapes.
Yeah, man.
So what exactly is bobo root, and why is it an exception that Rasta people drink this wine if they don't eat grapes?
Yes, my Lord. The man said in the book of Numbers, chapter 6, my Lord, say, for any man or woman, my Lord, who want to take up the law as a Nazareth to follow Christ, as he must have all this law. He shall withhold himself from everything that grow from of a vine tree, which is to say your grape, your pumpkin, your butternut, and everything that come with the vine, you understand, my Lord. Yes, man, you see. Because many a time, when you eat this fruit, you see, and these fruits, my Lord, that come from a vine, honorable, you must understand that your food is your medicine and your medicine is your food. You are what you eat, my Lord. You understand the results are going to manifest within you through what you have been eating. So, my Lord, if I ever see now the vine grow within a garden, you can plant an apple tree there, nut tree there, my Lord. The vine will go overtake him and outgrow him, or somehow grow around him, you understand. Now, same within I and I life. If an individual man, my Lord, eat too much of a thing which is vine, my Lord, you can't go in a deep meditation, because the mind can't be constantly in one place, my Lord, you understand. The mind, same as that thing what you are eating, will move, my Lord, around, my Lord, So the man said, we don't eat nothing that come from a vine tree, my Lord, you understand. And so the same way Father Moses, my Lord, teaches us that he was for 40 days and for 40 nights within the wilderness. Same Christ for 40 days and 40 nights fasting and praying in the wilderness, my Lord, And outside there in the mountain, there are no sugar cane, there are no sugar there, no sweet, nothing like that, my Lord. It's butter, my Lord, and leaves, Therefore King David say in the book of Psalm, he said that I lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord who created Zion and earth, my Lord, So whenever, whatever we look for in the mountain, my lord, any herb that we can go into the mountain, we found the herbs there, my lord, you know, say. And out of that herbs, we come to create medicine, my lord. We can even go so far as to create wine, my lord, you see, Jah. Because that is even the manner in, my lord, how Christ himself turned the water into wine. Because the man is a mountain man, you see, my lord. So the herbs that we use, the wine that we use, my lord, is natural herbs, my lord, that come out of Mother Earth, my lord. You know, no preservatives have been added there, my lord, to give you a little taste or a little something there, you see, my lord, to let you can say, no, it tastes like this wines of this time. No, my lord, it's ancient, my lord, you know.
Oh.
But it come from a mountain straight, my lord, you know, Jah. Only water and the herb, my lord, and so you will get your wine, my lord.
Oh.
Yes, man. That's bobo root, my lord.
Bobo root.
Bobo roots, my lord. You know, it's there to cleanse your temple, my lord, from the
Oh.
inside out, my lord. Because it's a herb, my lord. Any herb is there to feed you, my lord, to give you your minerals, you know, your vitamins, my lord, you know, all your calories and everything that the body needs is in the herb, my lord. Because we same as the herb that come from the earth, we also come from of the earth, my lord. Therefore, the earth, my Lord, creates and provides us with such knowledge, my Lord, you know, that we can take over, my Lord, and create for our benefit, my Lord, you know, Jah. So we give thanks unto Mother Earth and our goodies that she provides unto us, our children, my Lord. True.
Okay, speaking of cleansing and bobo root, I think it's about time we also go up to the mountain to get something for us. So like and subscribe our page from myself, Libs, and Ja Kevin, Rastafari.
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Selassie is the King of glory, my Lord. Blessed Lord. Honorables, true, my Lord.
Okay, guys.